Hi, this is Sherry from the Educator Networks team at America Achieves. Today we're going to walk through the materials included in our Quest for Success curriculum. Here I am on our website, www.americaachievesednetworks.org/quest4success. And as a reminder, Quest for Success is a free and open career exploration course that helps all students to develop essential 21st century workforce skills, including the ability to communicate, collaborate, and lead, explore new and exciting careers and industry sectors, and learn about themselves and their interests to successfully navigate high school, post-secondary education, and career pathways. If you missed the informational webinar, you can watch the recording here to learn more about the need for improved career readiness, how we develop the course, and an overview of the 8 units. To access the materials, you fill out this form. So I'll quickly enter my name. I live in Buffalo, New York. I work for America Achieves. You click submit, and then you'll click on the link, and it will take you to a Google folder that has all of the materials. Today we'll look at a few materials from Unit 1, How I Learn and Lead. We'll start with the unit plan. And this is the first document you should take a look at for each unit. At the top, you'll see the brief unit overview. And then the rest of the plan is divided into 3 sections. Stage 1 describes the desired results of the unit. You'll see big ideas and essential questions and goals. And Stage 2 includes assessment. This is where the performance tasks are described, as well as suggested formative checkpoints. And Stage 3 is the learning plan overview. So you'll first see a high-level day-by-day overview of the unit, and then a more detailed overview of each day. The day-by-day is a great snapshot of the unit, and it should help you plan pacing and a calendar. Next, we'll take a look at the teacher guide. This is really the main thing that teachers would use while teaching the unit. It's comprehensive, and you'll see that everything you need is in there. Resources are linked directly in the teacher guide, so all you have to do is click, and there are tips embedded throughout. While this isn't meant to be a script, you'll see conversation starters and prompts within the activities to help teachers facilitate rich dialogue with students and foster deep problem solving. Each teacher guide starts with a unit overview and vocabulary, and then each day of the unit is described in detail. So for example, let's take a look at Lesson 1, Day 3. It starts by students completing a paper plate icebreaker activity as a way for them to get to know their peers and learn about the positive characteristics they bring to group activities. The activity is described in detail, including the suggested time frame, class configuration, and the necessary materials. Here you'll see a tip. Before the activity, have students share his or her meaning for the word respect. Then there are instructions for the teacher for how to facilitate the activity. Later in the class, students transition from reflecting on positive comments from others to a reflection of their own personal strengths by doing a personality self-assessment. You'll see that the link to the assessment is embedded right here in the teacher guide, and then there is also a list of alternative assessments that teachers could choose from depending on their preferences and student needs. Finally, there is a sample exit ticket the teacher could use to wrap up the class. Later in the unit, in Lesson 2, students develop a personal brand. Again, you'll see the necessary links are embedded right in the teacher guide, and students also create a vision board and then a student success plan. Now let's take a look at the Student Success Plan student resource. So that's Performance Task 2 Student Resource. This is what students will use while working on the performance task. The student resources are meant to be clear about the tasks and their goals and criteria so students can own their learning. Each of the student resources are formatted the same way. There's a short description of the performance task at the top, followed by aligned goals and essential questions. And then, of course, step-by-step directions for the student. In this case, step 1, complete your personal value goal statement. Step 2, complete your career goal statement. And you'll see it prompts them to be specific and write in full sentences. Step 3, write a course goal statement. And finally, step 4, reflection. You'll see that the actual student worksheet is built in right here. So there really isn't anything the teacher will have to create. We've tried to make it as easy as possible to implement, and all of the materials are available as PDF and Word documents, so you could even have your students complete the assignments virtually. Last, let's take a look at the teacher rubric for this performance task. The rubrics help teachers and students be clear about the goals of the performance task. It's important to remember that there isn't a straight line from the start of a task to the end, and students will get there in different ways. The rubrics help teachers reinforce student progress toward the end goal. Again, each of the rubrics are formatted similarly. There is a checklist of deliverables. Does the task include the required components? And in this case, a couple relational skills. Self-discipline, flexibility, and the teacher would assess while observing the student throughout the task. Then there are the specific skills that the task targeted, and the teacher can indicate whether the student meets expectations and also write comments as well as notes at the end. There are some other materials included Unit 1 and the following Units 2, obviously the other performance task, student resource, and rubric, but also samples of student work and completed teacher rubrics for both performance tasks. If this is one of your first introductions to Quest for Success, I'd love to hear from you about what excites you the most about what you just saw. What content from Unit 1 or features of the resources will be most beneficial for teachers or students? You can let me know by filling out the Contact Us form on our website or emailing me at educatorsnetworks@americaachieves.org. Or if you use Twitter, you can tweet at us. Our handle is @AAEdNetworks and use hashtag Quest for Success. Finally, this video, along with other Quest for Success resources, is available back on our website where we started at www.americaachievesednetworks.org/quest for success. Thanks for watching.